points on this. Consent. Remember we went over consent? Good. You're with a young lady. She has to consent to every act. So if you were in the car with her and something went down in the car, that does not mean that something has to go down at the apartment. If y'all did something in the car, that does not mean something else has to happen.
I don't think this is the. Nah, this,
when I first started, I was.
This isn't the full version. Just go to TikTok because they get the full version.
Remember we went over consent? Good. You're with the young lady. She has to consent to every act. So if you were in the car with her and something went down in the car, that does not mean that something has to go down at the apartment. If y'all did something in the car, that does not mean something else has to happen. That next day, you cannot assume that it is okay to send a or something like that. If you're in study hall and a trackster walks by you and she's got tights on and she's going to study, you can say, look at that fat. That's harassment. She has every right to turn around and press charge against you. If you're not quite sure what the fuck to say, picture it being your little sister or your mother, and then shut what you call the fuck up. Are we fucking clear? Sure.
So I'm guessing someone got caught a case or some shit. I don't know. The way the stories are trending, this little viral video is as if it's just random. But I don't know. I don't know what sparked it. But this is why I hate you old niggas, because you old niggas are really the weak link amongst black men now, since a lot of us are evolving and we have this space and we're really realizing that you Gen X niggas are dead weight. You guys are dead weight. The shit you've been teaching us about women aren't working. And you know it's not working. But instead of trying to join us and understand our movements and understand why we're giving up on a lot of these bitches, you still pander to them. You still talk about bragging about how much you eat their feet, you lick their booty hole and all that good shit. And you brag about, this is my favorite, you guys love bragging about, my woman she don't pay no bills. My woman hasn't paid a bill ever since we were together. I'm like, okay, she don't pay bills, okay. And that's what real men do. We don't have our women paying our bills. Yeah, cool. That's why she probably has a separate bank account and she probably ciphering her money to help out another nigga, but you probably don't know that, or you don't want to know that. But hey, I guess it's a real man taking care of a bitch ass man is what makes the real man. I don't know. So let me get to this part. I can I can get it that hey, a woman, shouldn't, no matter what. Even I guess nowadays in this political correctness is that, they don't need your dick pics. Okay, fine. I don't even think dudes should be even sending out that type of shit. I think just sexting should solely be on a woman's responsibility to pleasure us. I don't think that's something that we should be doing. But this whole bullshit of, this assumption that, these are like select guys. These are big dudes like 5'3" and above, weighing like 250. They're going hard on the gym. These guys are nationally known. Like, people bank on them to win championships. Especially since the last season. Like, you don't think like girls are tempting these guys? You don't think that these women aren't coming in with the best intentions. You don't think that they're enticing them. You don't think that they're trying to trap them. And I never see, and I've only seen this once with the former coach of Jackson State. But when it comes to other black, I never seen this. I never, I actually never even seen them go viral. And even with the former Jackson State coach, what was it, Deion Sanders, I think. Was it Deion Sanders? Let me see. Chink. I swear, man, I don't know how I don't even understand the premise of that show anymore. Deion Sanders. When he got the controversial Brittany Renner, and she was trying to teach these guys about women and how they try to trap them. Whether you like that or not, I respect that more. Okay, I didn't understand back then, but I respect it more. But the thing is, you have to understand. Look, Fox News is sharing that. Even though with the Deion Sanders, that went viral, but that was like nigga viral. But people are sharing this. This like white people are sharing this because with the Jonathan Major situation, now there's this persona, and now they want to play the devil's advocate, or they're trying to want to act like that we're on our side. Like, oh, look at this older black man teaching younger black boys or younger black men about consent and how to treat a woman, and how to understand consent. When really, in truth be told, black men, I tried to find it, but I couldn't. I know I've seen it somewhere. But the thing is, when I try to look it up, I couldn't find the proper wordings to find that statistic. But I did find something that I remember seeing something to where it said black men understood consent the best out of all races of men. And I think even people in general, black men understand consent. I mean, shit. I think, and I know this. Black men understand consent more than black women do, and we've seen this in those little drunk Miami videos where black women were just there was like one shade that was like whatever she would say was just so rapey and foul that dudes were just angry with that shit. But black men, even with that, I'll even use this. And this is from 2011. 12 years ago. Condom use higher among blacks than other groups. But again, that's just kind of with gay men and all that shit. But we know black men wear condoms. By and large. They already done the study that we wear the most condoms. Whether the pull-out method works or not, it's something that black men champion. So, again, yeah.
Study hall, and a trackster walks by you, and she's got tights on, and she's going to study, you can say, look at that fat.
And this is where he loses me, because this is why white folks are jumping to it, because he says later on that, oh, she should have a right to press sexual charges on you, sexual harassment charges. Over that? I mean, it's one thing if it's unwarranted. It's a complete another thing if it's constant to where it's like, okay, I don't like that Devarius keeps making these comments. And I've changed the clothes, I wore this, I wore that, and he's still making these comments. I get it. But I'm not understanding this thing to where if it's like an inside joke just between the boys, or I'm just thinking in my head that, oh, God forbid me to look at Keisha's ass and literally be astonished by it. let's just be honest with ourselves. Women wear this shit because they like guys looking at it. They like guys fantasizing, whether they're attracted to the dude or not. If these bitches were serious about just wearing any old fucking thing, these bitches would be dressed like Amish women in college. But they're not dressed like Amish women, are they? I've literally seen the campus on the Morehouse and the Spelman campus. I wasn't there for like school hours. It was like after school. It was like after semester season or whatever. And I was walking. I saw all the black men. They were dressed real nice, business casual, or like doctors, uniform. It was. I was like, wow, Morehouse really got these brothers looking nice. And I didn't really see any. Well, I couldn't make it. I didn't know it was obvious enough, but I didn't really. I saw one I saw one girl that was from Spelman, and it was cold. It was like 40. I would say it would be 40 to 50 degrees. It was cold, and I saw this girl who go to Spelman with a tight skirt, mini skirt that went up to her crotch, and I think she had her belly exposed. With a crop top or something. I was like, wow. Even though it was all girls school, I'm like, wow. It's just crazy how the standards different, because I can probably bet you there's no older woman who's trying to set her ass down, her hot in the pants ass down, and saying like, hey, I know there's no boys here, blah blah, but I know it's all girls institution, but hey, you need to be respectable. There's nobody here that you need to be hoochied up for trying to impress. Let's do business casual. But you notice those viral videos of finger waving women, and there's no viral videos of men or even women finger waving other women about how to dress. That doesn't go viral on a positive way. And knowing that it's prom season, oh hell, shit. I already know, because this happens every fucking year. There's a viral video of a black girl. It's gonna start off with a black girl first, and then it's gonna start off with a white girl second. But the white girl's dress isn't that provocative, but she will cry about how she got kicked out. But it will be a viral video of a black girl going to prom, and it's so revealing that it doesn't make any goddamn sense. And people will literally defend this shit of like, wow, well, I know it's revealing, but she has a right to express her sexuality. I'm like, she's 16. It's prom. It's not even that deep. It's like to even be entertaining your so-called sexuality. It's just crazy.
That's fucking harassment. She has every right to turn around and press charge against you.
And basically white women. This is just crazy. It's like you're just expecting him to just go to jail like that. I'm like, really? Like I'm really surprised at how in the atmosphere of, I would imagine it will be so hard being select in this era of Ice Spice, all these girls throwing ass at you, and it's like you trying to be the prim, innocent guy amongst all these girls giving you ass on their own free will, and you don't act stupid and crazy with that shit. I don't know how you expect to maintain or hold that shit together. I'm not saying these dudes should be running around with their dicks hanging out. I'm just saying, do anybody even care or understand that of the temptations men go through? This is silliness to where, and the thing is, a white woman will do this dumb shit to one of these black men here in the back, and then there's gonna be a viral article, and people, the story's gonna go viral, and it's a white woman claiming sexual harassment on a black boy, on a black football player, all because he said hi to her. Though, like, why are you trying to open Pandora's box like this?
If you're not quite sure what the fuck to say, picture your little sister or your mother, and then shut what you call the fuck up. Are we fucking clear?
And white folks just love it. They just love him cussing them out, and this is why I don't respect the, this generation of Generation X. I don't respect Generation X. I actually respect Generation Z more than X, to be quite honest with you, because Z is at the point where they don't give a fuck, and they are responding to the wild sexuality of modern women accordingly, and I can't blame them for that. But you have old heads that are still stuck in the past, talking about, men, particularly black men, need to go to jail just because he said a woman got a fat ass or something. Like, really? But a woman can literally breathe on his neck and shit, suck on his neck, and we have to debate whether or not men actually have consent, or like, people, like, I'm like, you guys really don't understand what these women are throwing themselves onto. It's like, sometimes you don't think these guys are not put in these positions by you think it's just the other dudes pressuring them. You're like, you don't understand there's women probably pressuring them too. The thing is, I'm only non-select, so I can only imagine, but I'm advocating for these guys regardless, because I think this type of PC language is bullshit. It is bullshit. And seeing how this story blew up as fast as it did, especially when in conjunction to the Jonathan Major situation, yeah, I know why this story went viral. And I know what's the point of it. It's to finger wave and put black men in their face, and to have society believe that we don't even know what consent is. That every action that we have with a woman is somehow toxic. It's non-consenting. It's vile. It's sexually loose and uncontrollable urges. Like, y'all niggas you're sending a bad message, man. You're sending a bad message.